Crypto.com Crowcoin holders, are you ready for Crowcoin to make a move to the upside? Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Because we've seen Crowcoin make quite a nice little move to the upside after Bitcoin has reached new all-time highs. Some of that liquidity is trickling down into Crowcoin. Very nice to see that. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, we're going to start off here on Crypto Twitter. You can follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say, are you bullish on Crow? Let me know in the comments below. Are you bullish? Are you still bullish? Because, in my opinion, I am bullish. And I'm going to tell you why, all right? There's many reasons, but looking specifically at the technical analysis and what's going on with the overall crypto space, I'm seeing some signal that we should be expecting a little bit of a price move to the upside on Crow. So let's take a look at this, all right? Crowcoin, right now, we wicked all the way up to nearly 12 cents. This blue line right here, very important level. We wicked to it, we tapped it, and now we're basically trading to the sideways. Guys, let's be real here. Even with this big move, like, yes, that's bullish, but we are still just consolidating. We're still chopping around. This is still high leverage scalping territory, in my opinion. That's what I'm doing to profit in this market. Bitcoin is showing signs, though, that we are getting closer and closer to that potential. Now, this isn't financial advice, but the potential time of long and close your eyes and hold it and see what happens. It is starting to move towards that scenario, but I think that we still have a little bit more time here for altcoins to chop around sideways. And yes, there will be outliers, but I think that Crowcoin needs to chop a little bit longer here in this range. But guys, let's be real here. Like, we did just see nearly a 50% gain for Crow. Like, that is a big deal. That's nothing to scoff at. I mean, if you were to measure to where we are, that was with the wick, but where we are right now, that is still a 35% gain in the upside. We saw a little bit of a sell-off today in the crypto market because the big crypto bills were rejected. Senator Cynthia Lummis came out and said that she was worried about central digital bank currencies being created through that bill, so she rejected it. And I think that, guys, bills are a tricky thing, right? Because they're filled with so much nonsense, and there are good nuggets inside of them. And when you pass these bills, you're getting more than what's talked about, and that's the issue. All the hidden garbage that's inside of them. But guys, it was rejected. So the stock market and the traditional market and the crypto market kind of sold off a little bit today. But guys, we're still reaping the rewards of that massive move to the upside. Guys, 50% moves on Crow is pretty fantastic. But right now, guys, I do expect this to chop around a little bit more. I expect this to potentially even come back down to about 10 cents here. And if it does, that's A-okay as long as we hold above it. And in the meantime, I'm just high leverage scalping, guys. If you do want to trade with me, check out in the description box or a pinned comment down below. We have a lot of awesome sign-in bonuses to many different exchanges, and it really helps support this channel if you use some of these affiliate links, guys. Right now, we have Bit2Next offering a $100,000 deposit bonus. We have Blowfin offering a $5,000 bonus, and they have a $4.2 million prize pool trading competition happening right now. Just purely off trading volume, you can get some awesome rewards. So take advantage of that, guys, especially when these markets, especially altcoins, are just kind of range bound. I'm high leverage scalping, and I'm trying to just trade alts until the right opportunity rolls in where I can just long and add a nice significant position size to gain some gains to the upside. But in the meantime, I'm high leverage scalping and moving profits into Bitcoin. As simple as that. Looking at Kronos right now, rank 32, up 7.2% in the past 7 days, down about 0.5% in the past 24 hours. But guys, we're at a $3.32 billion market cap. I like to see that. I like to be over $3 billion. 24-hour volume is down 50% because obviously over the past couple of days we had big influxes in price, and that's more volume. But 32 million's all right. But guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we have to be patient here. But let's talk about why I'm so bullish on Crow right now, specifically when it comes to technical analysis. All right. We're looking at the overall market, right? What do you guys see? What do you notice? Well, Bitcoin is down about 2%, while Ethereum is nearly at $3,100. Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. When you exclude stablecoins, we're at 65.13%. When you see ETH rallying and Bitcoin trading sideways, it's the beginning of altcoin season. It is the beginning of liquidity rotating into alts. Now, I really want to say there's always invalidations, and something that I noticed that plays out when we see ETH rallying versus Bitcoin. Sometimes ETH rallies and it doesn't continue, right? It rallies a little bit, and then we usually see a big dump across the entire board. But that being said, we're moving into Q4 2025, the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle. And on top of that, we just saw Bitcoin reach new all-time highs at $123,000. I would not be surprised at all to see us getting the longer it takes, right? The closer we get to Q4, the less likely we're going to see that event where ETH is rallying, Bitcoin is chopping sideways, and then a massive market-wide dump. Now, I still think that we can sell off a little bit here, but guys, let's not rain on the parade. ETH is rallying versus Bitcoin. In my opinion, when ETH is rallying, like that is the indicator for altcoin season. When ETH is over 3,000, I think that, hey, it's probably a good time to be looking at alts. When ETH is over 4,000, I'm saying, hey, guys, altcoins are making 10Xs. And when ETH is below 3,000, I'm like, all right, well, we should probably be paying attention to Bitcoin dominance, and probably liquidity is going to be flowing into Bitcoin. That's how I treat it. I treat ETH as like an indicator. It's been quite successful for me over the past couple of years. So looking at Bitcoin, guys, it's strong. It looks so strong. I keep saying this is the weekly time frame. I'm very, very eager to see where this weekly candle closure ends. We still have about 5 days and 2 hours left, so plenty of time. If we see market cipher this blue, light blue momentum wave here, if we see it close over the 60 line, I'm going to say, hey guys, like be prepared for a continuation to $130,000, $150,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2025. And if that happens, I do expect Crowcoin to make a rally up here. But like I said, in the meantime, I expect sideways chop longer. I expect to maybe break down to 10 cents, retest 12 cents, especially with where Bitcoin's at when it comes to institutions. But I will say, when it comes to institutions, what did we see Donald Trump just say a couple weeks ago? I think it was last week, really. We saw Truth Social. They're coming out with their blue chip ETF, and 5% of that ETF holdings will be Crowcoin, guys. I expect more of these Crowcoin ETFs to come out, and I expect it to do something very well for this price. I expect it to rally based on that. And yes, I know there's 70 billion new coins. Yes, that will cause dilution. It will make it harder to send us higher, and it will be some sell pressure. But that being said, that does not, like, guys, this is only, we're only at a $3.3 billion market cap. Like, that is nothing. It literally is pocket change when it comes to the, we're talking about like a $3 trillion market cap, guys. Like, that is less than 1% of all of, what is that? That's 0.1% about of the overall market cap of crypto. Like, I think that the crypto market cap is going to continue to rally. And with that, I expect some trickle down, some more trickle down, especially when retail gets a little bit more, well, they're not locked down, really. What I'm looking for, the words I'm looking for is, well, retail doesn't have money. Retail's broke right now. We need the Fed to pivot. We need more helicopter money. We need that money printer to turn back on, which it is on and now. It's not the greatest thing in the world at all, but if we're talking specifically, how do we see Kronos go up? How do we see altcoins rally? Well, we need retail investors to come and FOMO in and play around the altcoin space. But guys, if you like this type of content, hit that like button. Subscribe to right now. Let me know in the comments below. Are you still bullish on Crowcoin? How high do you think Crowcoin is going to go in 2025? I'm very curious on what you have to say about that. And if you would like to, please help support this channel. Check out the affiliate links down below or pinned comment down below. We'd really appreciate that. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.